Let's peel MATOOKE. Go in with one. You go like this, side, side. Removing the bigger layer, but not cutting the real fold inside. So after you remove the bigger outer cover, you go on removing the thinner layers that have remained on the MATOOKE. As traditionally the Baganda, the first piece of MATOOKE you peel, you cut it into two. As for that, I don't know what it means, but that's the culture, and I grew up, I found it like that. So here I cut it in two, I put it in the pan. You continue doing the same thing. You go like this, and then you continue peeling MATOOKE. This is traditionally Buganda's staple food. So that's how it is. So you go on and go on and go on. The funny part is the person who taught me how to peel, and I'll forever be grateful, and I still remember that. That was my father. It was my dad. Actually, it was my dad who taught me to peel, from MATOOKE to Irish to sweet potatoes. I remember way back when I was still young, when my father, they were going maybe to the farm or to do some other work at home. In the morning, instead of going with me, they could leave me home, leave food that would be for lunch, and I was still small, like I was still young. They could go, and like before they go, they could say, arrange this, it's for lunch. So I'll peel and they'll go. By the time they get back home, I've already peeled and it's ready for them to prepare for us to eat. So that's how I learned how to peel. Later on, time moved, I came to Kampala, stayed with my aunties. The neighbors around were like, she's young, but how come she knows how to peel? And I'm like, oh. So my dad did a good work. Being that I was young and was a man, he really is the first person who taught me how to peel. And you know how he taught me how to peel? Because I was still young, I couldn't go straight like this, like this, like this. No. For him, this is how he taught me. You go making like this, and then remove it like this. You see? Like this. So you continue, you go like this. So I couldn't like remove the thinner, small layers. But she told me to move like this is like a box. You cut, and then it goes off. So that's how my hero forever, he will be my hero. He taught me how to peel. He didn't like, I didn't start by going straight and sharp, you know. When you learn, you become, because they say experience is the number of repeated times you do something. So that's how I learned. I didn't grow up knowing how to peel speed. No. I started by removing the, like, not like this, like speed, no, by like this. So like that I could do the same. So I learned how to peel sweet potatoes, I learned how to peel Irish potatoes, I learned how to peel this MATOOKE, I learned how to peel cassava. Those are literally staple foods for Ugandans, but especially the Bagandas. So that's how I learned how to peel. So today I was just showing you how we peel matoke, and I'm going to show you how I prepared my groundnuts with mokene, that is silverfish, the small ones. I'm going to show you this one. I've not showed you how I started cooking it, but it's just ready. Sorry for that. But what I did, it's cooked without frying it or anything. It's organic. What I put in is the silverfish, then with grated onions, so that I don't want to see them. And even the silverfish, I fried it outside, then mashed it, like I had to palm it and then to become like powder. So that's how I did my groundnuts. And then I got a tomato, I didn't squeeze it, but I put some holes in it. Then I dropped it in the groundnuts as it was boiling. So when it got softened, I squeezed it so that juice remains in the groundnuts. After I removed the tomato as a whole that I'd squeezed, and put it aside. So I let it to boil, and here we go. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know how I can show you. Yeah. That's how it is. Look, the natural oil on top. Natural. It's just natural oil on top. And here I have my beef gravy. So this is my food for my off day weekend. I call it my weekend. My off day is my weekend. So this is my food, and that's it. I also did some rice with a small cut of carrots. It's boiled, just boiled in the rice cooker. So there we go. And now I'm going to cook matoke. I'm just going to cook this matoke. It's the last one that I'm cooking, and then I'll call it food of the maybe like 2 days or 3 days or whatever. Yeah, otherwise, thank you guys. Subscribe, comment, share, and like. I'll give you more details how I cook my food. Love you so much. Like this. So we are done here. Ciao, bye.